Hello, fellow gunners. Tim here at the Reloading Bench. Where the last couple of days I've been trying to gas check my 22 bullets. I've got the Lee 55 grain round flat nose bullet, which I like, and James Pollard, sorry James, Pollard, has told me that he has no issues shooting it accurately without a gas check, and maybe that's something I need to keep working on with my AR. But I bought some gas checks, and I'm like, okay, it's gotta help, but it's not going to if I don't get the gas checks on right. And MCK put out a video yesterday where he was gas checking his same bullet. Now, he was using aluminum gas checks. I'm using copper. I'm using the Gators. Sorry about that. Of course, it ain't going to focus. But you can see how it's dented in. I'm going to take some pictures. That way you can see what I'm talking about. But he started having problems. And he started to, he turned them upside down, was putting the gas check in first in his sizing die and having better luck than when he turned the bullet around and was pushing the bullet in and then the gas check. Against his ram, he was actually scraping some of the metal down. I've been trying to do both. I found me a little magnet, like Uncle Jim does, his little trick. You know, you put it on the die and bring it up and seat the thing. But apparently there's some air gap between this part and the magnet part. They're crooked, and this is not square, so it makes it crooked. And I had an issue with that. And then I tried to use my lubricizer, but all my sizing dies are bigger than 22, so that made them crooked and didn't work well. And I noticed that if I put it in where the bullet goes in, I wished I could get this to focus better. It's just not going to do it. Anyway, when I put the bullet in to where the gas check's against the ram and the bullet's going in first, the sides of the gas checks are actually pulling down and making a cupping in the bottom of the gas check. But then when I turn it around and put it into where the gas check goes in first, to where it pulls the gas check more over the bullet, then it causes it to round over, which is making an airspace between the gas check and the bullet, which tells me that when the powder ignites and pressure builds, it's actually going to dome that up anyway. But then there's going to be that release of pressure at that point, which is going to cause it to vary between bullet to bullet, depending on the airspace between the gas check and the bullet. And that depends on how clean the sprue cuts off too, anyway. But you can see how round that is, which it looks good, but I know it's a potential for problems. And the one thing, I've got over 1,000 of these bullets already cast and powder coated, but I've already sized them because I was shooting them through my single shot without a gas check and having pretty good luck. But I'm not having that luck with my AR. which I need to work on. I understand. But I thought I'd gas check them and do better. I'll pull one out here. So here's one that I have tried to, you can tell there's still a little dent. I tried to seat the gas check on first with my lubricizer and then push it through with the gas check first. Well, the bullets are going sideways and scraping one side of the bullet as it's going up into the die because they've already been sized. Now I know that don't sound right, but right here's the proof. It's happening. And these bullets are so small it's hard to show what's actually going on. But you can see here where it's not touched and on the opposite end where it has touched, where it's actually scraped the powder coating off, which is bad on the powder coating situation. But these are ones that I've powder coated and then heat treated. And I should have just heat treated it as I powder coated it, instead of powder coating it, then heat treating it after it's powder coated, which causes issues too. So I'm just having all kinds of issues with this 22. Now this is the first time I've ever tried to gas check a 22 size bullet. Everything I've ever done in the past have been 357s, like this one. You can see the gas check. I gas checked it and then powder coated it. And you can see it there. Now this is from my new NOE mode. Of course it ain't going to focus where you can see it. Anyway, I did have a few that didn't work out right, but in the most part, not the issue that I'm having with these 22s. I don't know if I can tilt this up to where you can see in there, but these are all the ones I worked on yesterday and today. There may be a couple in my scrap bin that I'm collecting now to melt down, but half of these I done yesterday and decided I would hold off until today and kind of work some things in my mind and see what I could work with. But I'm still having the same issue today. So I just don't know if I need to cast new bullets, start out with raw bullets to make it look better. I actually found one right here. They don't look too bad, but yeah, like I said, I wish this thing would focus so much better. Of course, my finger keeps going in front of the camera. I wanted to show you the space between where the gas check is and where the bullet land is, and you can't see it. But it's really tight, where the other ones are not this tight. So this one here actually looks pretty good. Of course, I can tell by the way that's rounded on the bottom that I put the gas check in first. But I'm having an issue, guys. I did not mean for this to run about 10 minutes long. But any suggestions, anything to help me out, I appreciate it. I don't know if MCK got his problem situated or not, but I think I'm just going to have to cast some new bullets and save these for just without gas checks and see how that works. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
I think Tim needs help, y'all. Come on, y'all. Give him something.